What is up, guys? Frank and Dingleberry here. So the Destiny 2 beta is out, and I've been having some fun with that. I ended up beating the first mission, and I think it's a really good game. And the port seems to be running very, very well, which is pretty cool considering it's a beta. But then again, I believe the game releases in like 9 or 10 days, so I'm pretty sure the build is pretty much close to final. But even so, it's nice to see such a good performing beta. Unfortunately, I can't bring you actual benchmarks just because Destiny 2 is a bit of a pain in the ass when it comes to programs that hook to it, such as the Fraps, which records as a benchmark, and the overlay for Rivatuner and stuff like that. They're doing something that doesn't allow people to use things like Discord and stuff and overlays over top of the game. I believe it's to prevent cheating, and so I haven't been able to figure out a way to get Fraps to recognize it. But I've just kind of been enjoying playing the game more than I have been actually looking into it. So instead, I just figured it'd be okay if I just bring you raw gameplay so you can actually see how the game plays if you were using the same specs as me. So right now, the gameplay you're watching, it's actually running at max settings, except for one of the settings for 3D or HBAO, I believe I just turned off because it's kind of an NVIDIA thing, I believe. And so yeah, this is how it'll look on completely maxed out settings on PC at 1080p. And the next gameplay that you'll see after I'm done talking about the game, I did turn some things down, such as shadows and stuff, to medium, because I eventually get into some high stress parts where there's a lot of firefighting and a lot of atmosphere going on and particles and blah blah blah, and it does tend to drop. So bringing things down to medium, it looks just pretty much the exact same. You can't really tell the difference, and it runs a lot better, and you'll basically be able to maintain that 60 FPS at a constant, which is really awesome. And you can look in the description to see my full specs, but basically the CPU is an AMD R5-1600, and it is running at its default clock speeds, which is 3.2 GHz and 3.4 turboing when it's playing games and stuff like that. And the GPU is an MSI Gaming X 8GB RX 480, which are two very popular options when it comes to the CPU and GPU. And 16 gigabytes of DDR4, which is Corsair LPX Vengeance, and it's just running at 2400. So if you have faster RAM with the Ryzen CPU, you could probably expect better for performance than me, but I just found a really good deal on that specific kit. So yeah, if you have a GTX 1060, 6GB anyways, you should be able to get the exact same performance that you're seeing with me. I don't know which between AMD and NVIDIA have the lead on this game at the moment. I haven't really looked into that. But yeah, you can expect basically the exact same performance, which is awesome. But yeah, I guess that's everything I need to say beforehand, so please leave me a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want to see more PC-related content, and let me know in the comment section what other games you'd like to see me run to see how it would perform on this hardware. And yeah, so here's the second part of the gameplay, and like I mentioned earlier, this gameplay will have shadows and foliage options turned down to medium to increase performance. But otherwise, yeah, enjoy the gameplay.
Hologram could help. Let me take a look. Let me at that console. We can find a schematic in there. Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
What's your status?
A little low on ammo. Old flaming pit kept burning out. Anyone heard from Akora?
Not since you went for the speaker. Blow him up! On me!
shield generator should be straight ahead. All right, destroy the turbines. The shields should fizzle. Yes, just like that. Levels rising. It's working. Zavala, we did it. The shields are down. Zavala?